I hate when people like underestimate me, like how fast I am for one video. I'm fast as fuck.
Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 5. Now, every season of The Flash, we get new villains, a bunch of them. Some would say we arguably get, too many new villains in certain seasons, which can, possibly ruin future storylines because of, for some reason, there's always like a need to shove a villain into every episode. And unfortunately, in some cases, villains get ruined, like we saw in Season 3 with Shade. Like, what a waste of a potentially really cool character that was. Like, I still can't get my head around what they did with that episode. But for the most part, the villains that we get for an episode or so are done, decently. And now we know of another villain that will be joining The Flash for this season for more than just one episode. They will be around for a while. This is like a recurring role. Now, just a heads up to you guys, right now I'm actually streaming over on twitch.tv, so my link is in the description down below. Come over, have a chat. We'll be doing some stuff, so if you're free, come over and join us over there. So the new villain that we will be seeing show up in this season of The Flash is that of Spin, so S-P-I-N. Spin will be played by an actress known as Kiana Madeira. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. It was actually only reported that she will be playing the character, like there was no actual confirmation early on. But then the actress confirmed on her Twitter that she had, in fact snagged the role, which is awesome for her, obviously. I will leave her Instagram linked in the description down below if anyone is interested in giving her a follow and staying up to date with what she's doing with the show. Now, the proper or real name of Spin in the show will be Spencer Young. But we did actually get a description for this character of Spencer Young, which highlights something pretty random, to be completely honest, which some of you might pick up on while I'm reading it out. And we do get a suggestion that they could possibly be playing at a storyline that we also saw in Season 1, but with a bit of an interesting twist, if you want to call it. But here is that character description. Spencer Young is a young aspiring social media influencer who seizes the opportunity to make herself famous when she discovers there is a new hero in Central City. So yeah, just wow, this is super weird, and you might be wondering what the hell are you going on about, Pagey? And the reason I'm sort of tripping out a bit is that, Spencer Young is an aspiring social media influencer, which is essentially like a YouTuber or like a blogger or like an Instagram model or like a Twitter account that just posts memes or something. This is getting way too personal for me, but another reason it is pretty funny is that last season at some point, I said that it wouldn't it be very current or modern of the show to have a rival for Iris be someone that is up to date on all the trends on social media and stuff like that, and possibly be a threat for her career. It's just funny that we are now getting a character like this when I was saying, it'd be interesting if they introduced a character based around social media in future seasons. So Flash writers, please stop watching my videos and stealing my ideas. And before anyone thinks I was being serious and it gets all pissy in the comments and thinks, Paige, I don't watch your videos, it was a joke, calm down. But yeah, as the character description says, this character of Spencer Young will not be an issue for Iris directly at least. It will be more of an issue for Nora by the sounds of it. Now, it doesn't say that she is on the hunt for Nora or anything like that, but she is definitely going to benefit off Nora in some way. Whether that ends up being, affecting Nora in either a positive or negative way, that is something that we will just have to wait and find out, I guess, obviously. But like we're used to seeing on not only The Flash on TV, but basically most comic book shows and even movies, is that Spin will be a bit different than what we are used to from the comics. The first big thing being that the role is being gender swapped. In the comics, Spin is a male. In the show, they will obviously be a female because Kiana Madeira is a female. Now, this isn't anything new. Top in Season 3 and then Null from last season are male characters from the comics that were made female on the show. Like even Black Bison is another example of that from last season also. I actually did see some people getting angry about the gender swap, trying to start up some big argument, which confused me because one, as I said, the show has done it a few times previously, so you should be used to it. Were you, causing a storm when those castings were announced? And two, do you even know who Spin is? Because for me, I haven't read any of the issues that Spin was in the comics. I've only read an issue where they were mentioned in passing, so I was familiar with the name. I've heard Spin before, but I don't know anything about the character. I had to go, look it up. But upon researching the character, there's nothing there that should make someone triggered that they have, that they've changed the character up a tad for the show. it's a C, D like level villain. It's like nothing that big. It's not your Joker or your Riddler. It's something really minor. But yeah, anyway, in regards to Spin from the comics, Spin is known only by the name of Mr. Auerbach, I think that's how you pronounce it, who was a journalist whose father ran a media company. With Mr. Auerbach eventually being given control of the company, which he runs while moonlighting or parading around as the villain known as Spin. Auerbach keeps a metahuman known as Edouard Martinez locked in a basement who has the ability to turn people's fears into a reality. So that's pretty creepy. Spin uses his powers to be able to manipulate public perception around the Flash. Now, Spin wears a costume with a television screen for a face. Yes, that's a thing. It might be a bit outdated, so maybe they might do something a bit different, but even then, I can't really see that translating over to screen that well or at all. Now, usually there's just like static or like, weird stuff that appears on the screen with like, nothing there. Like it's basically blank. But when channeling the powers of his mate locked over in the basement, the face of his victim or a phrase describing his actions may appear on the screen. So say is the Flash. The Flash is this quote unquote victim. And no, not Iris. Yes, that's right, Barry. It will show the Flash on the screen, but changed up to fit the fear or manipulation of what's going on and make it a reality. So the powers all up can be seen to include a form of reality alteration, which could be interesting to see on the show. So, I guess maybe mixing some stuff with like, Scarecrow's fear toxin, and then maybe he's doing some like reality stone from Infinity War stuff there. A mixture of all that just into like a different power, if you want to call it. Now, I did see some people saying that it could be Spin Doctor, who is an evil speedster from the comics, but I can't see this being the case because they've said the character is Spin, and I'm pretty sure they confirmed that it will be Spin from the comics, like the villain. So yeah, interesting theory. I guess we're dealing with the Flash. It's a speedster show, so Spin could be seen as this evil speedster, but they've confirmed that no, it's this character. Obviously, it is hard to tell whether Spencer Young, aka Spin, will actually be a villain on the show, but you would definitely have to think she won't be a hero. But she could just be like a thorn in Team Flash's side that could be getting their nose too deep into Team Flash's business and just affecting whatever they are trying to do. Now, it was revealed along with a description of the character that she would be showing up in episode 4 of this season first. So that's like the first episode this character's appearing. So due to the announcement of this character now, you'd have to think that they are about to head into filming for episode 4 of this season. Now, the actress, when she did her Instagram stuff and all that, I think was still in Los Angeles or wherever she resides. So she's probably on her way up to Vancouver to start filming. But I'd say this would start filming in maybe the next half a week to a week or something like that. Now, we did mention a few days ago that they would be in the process of episode 3 at the moment, but it is hard to get a good grip on this as they are being more secret with episode titles and stuff compared to the other shows in the Arrowverse like Arrow, Legends, and Supergirl, who tend to tease viewers with the episode title on places like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. But it could be a possibility that the episode titles give away things from the actual episodes, or possibly even previous episodes as well. So that might be why they're keeping it a bit secret. Like, we do know that episode 1 of this season is called Nora, and episode 2 is called Broken, I think. But I think episode 3 we don't know, and of course episode 4 we don't know either. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if episode 4's title is literally just called Spin, because it's where we're getting introduced to, well, Spin. Now, I did say that they could be trying to use a storyline from season 1 that we saw and maybe twisting it around. They could be taking, how Iris' story in season 1 was like her not knowing who the Flash was, but using him to grow her blog and stuff like that. They could twist that with Spin and having her fascinated with this new speedster, that being, Nora, and her growing her social media, whether that's through something like Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or a blog of sorts. I think they might stick away from the blog, or at least personally I'd like if they stuck away with the blog, because we've had that with Iris. So maybe do like a Twitter or something where, honestly, not a meme, I'm not even doing it, but you know how people post leaked set photos and stuff of the shows and different movies and stuff? Literally have her have a Twitter and Instagram account where she just posts leaked photos of this new speedster around, or little, blurry photos. That would be amazing, and so personally, I would find it meta as hell if they did that. So, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you agree with me, if that would just be crazy, if that's what the character is doing. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that would be pretty funny if they did that. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. Let me know in the comments section down below your various opinions. Are you looking forward to this character showing up? Obviously, they say it's recurring. We don't know how much it's going to be recurring, whether it's going to be a couple of episodes or recurring throughout the whole season, whether that's 6 or 7 episodes. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see, obviously. But yeah, just leave all your opinions in the comments section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.